Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Heather. So today we are going to Cheddar's restaurant here in Kissimmee, Florida. And I placed an online order because we are really tired. And our bill came to $53.91. And we had a Fetch gift card for $50 for scanning receipts, you guys. Scanning receipts. I got a $50 gift card. So out of pocket, our meal is going to cost us $3.91 plus the tip that I will give when we go to do the curbside pickup. We're going to go back to the house to eat it, so I'm going to show you exactly what our food looks like. Damon got the chicken tenders with shrimp. Michaela got the baby back ribs with coleslaw and broccoli and cheese casserole, and I think that I got myself the Alfredo with chicken and broccoli, and then we do have an appetizer of the Wisconsin cheese bites. So $3.91. If you guys are not using Fetch Rewards, I highly recommend it because tonight we don't have to worry about dinner. Absolutely free, just scanning your receipts. So if you are not using Fetch yet, I leave my information linked below as always. You guys don't know what you're missing because I'm too tired to cook tonight. Nobody wants to cook on vacation, although I have been a little. The gift card was for Darden restaurants, and that also includes Olive Garden and several others. So if Cheddar's is not your thing, don't worry about it. There are many gift cards on there for that specific one, but there's a whole lot. You guys, you could get Dunkin', you could get Starbucks and Target. I think there's Target, there might not be, but there's so many gift cards to choose from. So even if you just need to save up to buy a really nice gift for somebody, you can definitely do that. Just sign up for Fetch. And like I said, dinner is $3.91, and we're so excited about it. Okay, here is all the food we got for $3.91 because we used our Fetch Rewards. Up here are the Wisconsin Cheddar bites. They look like little baby shrimp, but they are cheese, I assure you. Here is my penne pasta. It's Alfredo with grilled chicken, which seasoned really well, and some broccoli, piece of garlic toast. This is Damon's coconut shrimp, loaded bacon cheddar fries, coleslaw, and chicken tenders in honey hot. They look nice and crispy. And then look at Michaela's ribs, you guys. Her ribs, this is a half rack too. This is nuts. So hers was so big that I had to get a paper plate for her sides. Obviously she's not gonna eat all of this at one time. This is the broccoli cheddar casserole and coleslaw. So it's the same size as what he got. There's a lot of food. And then we each got a honey butter croissant, however you wanna say it. So I'm gonna cut up her ribs and make sure she gets fed, and then we will give you guys the cheddar review once we are done. Okay, let's talk about our dinner. First of all, let's start with Michaela's. You saw how huge that coleslaw was and that big serving of the broccoli cheese casserole and the massive amount of ribs that she got. She was able to eat half of the coleslaw, maybe half of the casserole, and a third, at the most, a third of those ribs. So she definitely has more. She's got some left over for tomorrow, which is amazing. So there we go, we're covered for lunch. And then next, let's talk about mine. The chicken, the grilled chicken was very, very tender and it was seasoned really well. It was heavy on the black pepper, which I love. If you don't love black pepper, then maybe not get that because it was heavy on the pepper. The Alfredo, it was penne, so the Alfredo had kind of settled down in the bottom of the container, so I had to stir it up quite a bit. And the garlic toast was just a basic piece of Texas toast. There was nothing like fancy about that. But it was really, really good, and I couldn't finish my food. It was a lot. So again, we have leftovers for tomorrow. And then let's talk about yours. Okay, how was your shrimp? He had the coconut shrimp. Just to recap, he had the coconut shrimp, the chicken tenders, which were coated in honey hot, and bacon and cheese fries, and coleslaw. So what did you think of the shrimp?
Good. Chicken was better.
Oh, really? The chicken was better? So how was the coating on the shrimp?
It was good. It was just coconut, so
Was it too sweet? Did it make it too sweet without having a sauce or anything?
I wish it just been crispier.
Oh, okay.
But that's just me, so.
Yeah.
And then chicken was good because it was in like that honey, like I said, honey hot.
But it didn't look like it was drowning in the sauce. Like it looked like the batter on the chicken was
The
like,
breading on the chicken was good, so I made that with the sauce was good.
yeah.
Coleslaw was probably one of the best I had. So
Really? Well, that's good. I didn't even taste hers to know, so I'll have to taste it tomorrow. What about the cheddar, the Wisconsin cheese bites? I am so sorry. The sun is just following me around everywhere I go.
Good too. It's a little bit greasy, but it was good.
Yeah, I thought that too.
Got 2 shrimp left and some fries and 3 pieces of chicken left.
Oh wow, really?
2 or 3. I think I got 5. I don't know. I started eating and then I got full. So I don't know if it's because well, I will say the coleslaw comes in the container that does. It is a lot compared to
We're all so tired.
compared to a lot of places that give you just a I don't know, just a little bitty single serving like you get like
Right.
a Long John's or Captain D's or something. But this one was literally, well, it was the size of half her cup right there.
Yeah, it was huge.
You show
That was a lot of coleslaw.
cup and show it. I mean, it's
I can't
that tall. That tall, probably,
Yeah.
and literally fit in the palm of my hand.
Yeah, it was a huge cup.
I mean, it was good. I mean, normally when I do coleslaw, I've got to like salt and pepper it like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And this time it was like I didn't have to do nothing to it. So
Okay. So for someone who may have never eaten a Cheddar's before, would you recommend it? Like, what is your rating overall for your meal? Out of 5. 0 out of 5. 4.5. That's not bad. I would say for my specific meal,
that's why I'm laying here.
I can't get out of the sun. So for my specific meal, I would give mine probably a 3 because I didn't feel like the sauce was any different. I mean, I didn't feel like the Alfredo sauce had like this wow factor, honestly. I feel like it was very basic. Like I could get it at Applebee's. I could get it, you know, anywhere that you order Alfredo sauce, it's pretty much gonna be standard. There was nothing that really set that specific thing apart. I liked the Wisconsin cheese bites, but a couple of them were really greasy. The coating, the breading on them were really good though. I really like that.
I don't know why we couldn't eat more than we did. I mean, we didn't eat breakfast and I don't know, I just got overly full. So I don't know if it was that or...
Yeah, I think that I will say, if we had eaten it in the restaurant, I don't think the stuff would have been as greasy because we didn't come straight home. And it was about what, 12 minutes, 14 minutes?
Yeah, well, all the time we did was go to TJ and then home. Talking about 2 days
Yeah.
home, so it wasn't that
We
far
did
home.
some shop kicking. We drove by TJ Maxx, which was 4 minutes maybe, at best, 4 minutes away from Cheddar's where we were. I will put the address linked below to the one we actually went to, the Cheddar's we went to. And we did stop at 7-Eleven. And then we came here, and then I made the plates and cut up Michaela's ribs and everything. I will say her ribs were outstanding.
We waited to eat till she was done, so that might...
Yeah, so it did sit. So let's just say it set for 20 minutes, 25 minutes.
You can give it a rating after if you had to have that actually at the store. It wouldn't have been that bad for you, I don't think. It would have been better. all
Right.
around, but
Right.
Mine wasn't greasy. Nothing I had was greasy except those bites. That might have been what it was.
Yeah. But I would recommend it. Like I said, Michaela's was really good. I did try her broccoli cheese casserole, and it was good. But it didn't say. It just said broccoli cheese casserole, but it is broccoli rice and cheese casserole. So I wasn't expecting that, which is why I tasted it. I wanted to know what it was. It came like an ice cream scoop shape inside that little container, so it was kind of odd. But it was so good. It was really good. So if I had it to do over, I personally would not get the Alfredo. I would get the chicken tenders based on his food. Or the ribs, honestly, because I don't...
a little bit off my chicken when you start eating your stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to order ribs because I don't like fighting with the bone. You know, usually there's just like a teeny bit of meat and it's mostly bone. This had so much meat. It was unreal. So I would probably get either the chicken tenders or the ribs next time. And it wasn't overly saucy. I felt like the sauce had a good flavor. And I would say overall, mine was 3, and I would probably say hers was 5. Definitely a 5. And you had a 4.5. So our average rating was
I think one thing
4.
5 was just because of the shrimp wasn't. I mean, like the top one was crispy, and then once it went down, because they were stacked on top of each other. I mean, if you went in a restaurant, it probably would have been 5. Just because the shrimp was stacked on top of each other, and then it set, and you got soggy probably. So.
But you know what? That might have been all on me. Because when it came, his chicken tenders were in a little case thing of their own, and his shrimp were laid out flat. So I put them all in the small well of his plate. And so he had room for the chicken tenders in his plate thing as well. So that could have been my fault. But yeah, overall, I would definitely recommend coming there, and I will, like, I have no problem going back there on our next trip. As a matter of fact, we have like a lot of fetch points now. So as soon as we get to 50,000, we have free food on our next vacation. So I've got like almost 12,000 now. It's not gonna take long at all to get to 50,000. So that is our thoughts on Cheddar's, what our food was like, and how important it is, and how easy it is to use your Fetch rewards for a free meal. We didn't pay for our food today at all, and we have enough left over for tomorrow. So that $50 is going a really long way with such huge portions. I highly recommend you going on Fetch.
You did pay on $3 though.
Oh, I take that back. Yeah, I paid $3. I'm sorry. Totally a fraud right now. I paid $3.91 for our dinner. So if you split that up between 3 people, it's $1 per meal, and then we've got enough for tomorrow, so it's 50 cents a person for each meal.
Already.
That's crazy. That's gonna do it for this video. I hope that you got some inspiration from what we were able to do using Fetch rewards, and I hope that you'll be able to do it for your next vacation or just around your hometown to save you a little bit of money. I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.